Hello, it's Dr. Shelly, and I didn't forget. No, it's just hard out here for a pimp. I've been working hard, y'all, but I promised you that this Sunday, the first week and the first Sunday in January, we're gonna do some envelope stuff, honey. So let me show you what I got. This is called the 100 Envelope Savings Challenge. I have two books because you can get any color you want, but they're available on Amazon. They're available probably anywhere, but let me just show you. So I had started this before this year because I had heard about it and I was like, oh yeah, I need to do better saving. I mean, you know, like I invest, but I probably need to do better saving, like keeping it real. And I loved it. And of course I'm into colors, you know. So I started off and I would color each day that I was doing my thing because I started it before the new year, but I want to show you how it works. So there's these envelopes, and this one says 1, this one says 2, this one says 3, and then the other one says 4. And it goes like that over and over again. So you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4, the 5, 6, 7, 8, the 9, 10, 11, 12. And each of those numbers represent how much money you would put in the envelope. I want you guys to do this with me. So this is the book I want to do with you. Today is January 5th. So I want to show you where we're going to be. So by tomorrow, I hope you're doing this with me. Please put in the comments if you're doing it with me, because I like company. Like, misery loves company. And if we've got to save our money, I need your ass to do this with me. So I did. I got my shit together. I did $1, $2, $3, and $4. And I'm a little anal retentive, like really like weird. So I like folded it in such a way that you could actually see the dollars, but that's a little over the top and actually retarded. So you could do it any way you need to do it. Like, just get it done. Then for the 5th day, right? Today is the 5th of January. I put a $5 bill. That was sheer joy because I got sick of those $1 bills. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put a 5 and a 1. Now, oops, I don't know if you could see that. A 5 and a 1, because this says 6. Okay, now let's talk shop. How does this work? Well, that's just it. I need you to know that even though this says 100 envelope savings challenge, do not think that you have to do it in 100 days. No. Money Matters for Nurses is for nursing students, LPNs, RNs, nurse practitioners, whatever. And all of those nurses are at different points in their life of savings. So my Money Matters for Nurses, as we go through the 100 envelope savings challenge, which gets you to $5,050 by the end of it all. I just need you to understand where we're going with this challenge. We are trying to get you to exercise your savings bone in your body because it's been osteoporotic, okay? You got a little osteoporosis. You're falling apart, your bones are no longer strong and ready to take you through whatever emergency you might have. And I need you to get back into the habit of savings. Now, we know in Money Matters for Nurses, we teach you the Dave Ramsey way, which is if you don't have a lot of money, get a $500 emergency fund together, like as fast as you can. If you're a normal person, you just been mismanaging money like I did for years, you need $1,000 savings emergency fund as fast as you can get it. It just depends on how much you make. If you make a lot, get that $1,000 in that bank quick. If you don't, struggle and strain and save that $500. So this is how we're going to do it. Again, You have the original intent, which is a 100-day or 3 months or whatever, and some change plan. In this traditional, this is what was meant to be done by the envelope system. You did 1 envelope a day. So day 1, $1. Day 2, $2. Day 3, $3. Day 4. That becomes very difficult for normal people. 1 envelope a day. By 100 days, you would have $5,050. I don't advocate that for many people. In fact, 99.99% of you, I really feel should do either this plan or this plan. Let me show you this plan because a ton of people do those 2 plans. So the 1-year plan, which is really kind of cool, is that you do 2 of those envelopes a week, not 1 a day. 2 a week, which might be able to be pretty practical for most people. But if even that is a bit much, like what the fuck, Bell? I'm not doing that. I don't have that kind of money. Sorry, I get it. Here's a 2-year plus flex plan. 2-year plus means this: 1 envelope a week, and what you put in it is up to you. However, a really cool plan is to figure out how to put $5 in every single envelope twice a week. And in 1 year, you have $500. You just put $5 in every single envelope twice a week. If you put $10 in every single envelope twice a week, in 1 year, you'd have that $1,000. Now, technically, and you need to hear me on this, technically, we want you to try to have an emergency fund within 3 months of today. So this is part of your way to your emergency fund. Why do I give a shit if you save money? Well, the borrower is slave to the lender. Let's talk. Why do I have to do this 100 envelope savings challenge or some kind of savings challenge as advocated and advised by Dr. Shelley's Money Matters for Nurses? Well, reason number 1, most in the United States could not handle a $500 emergency. In fact, 62% could not handle a $500 emergency. If something popped up, an emergency popped up in your home that cost $500, most in America could not handle that. And I think it's more than 62%. I think some people just weren't telling the truth. Now, most of these people that couldn't handle this $500 emergency, most of these people could handle it if they used a credit card. Yeah, well, that's not good. See, because again, the borrower is slave to the lender. And if you can't handle a $500 emergency from just your savings account and you turn instead to credit, I bet you 1,000% of you would never be able to pay that off within 30 days. And so now you've got interest on that money from that credit card that might take you a while to pay it. So every month you're accruing this interest. And some credit cards are up to 23, 25, 27% interest. A half of the people who could not handle this $500 emergency would need to borrow it. And often that borrowing would occur with family or friends. Let me tell you what I try never to do. I try never, and I do mean never, I try never to loan money out, because relationships that mean everything to you literally fall apart when that person doesn't pay you back. I've got a personal friend right now. They have completely evaluated different relationships, and the ones that no longer exist, whether they're with their child, their adult child, best friend, cousin, parent, the relationships that completely got destroyed, 100% of them had something to do with money borrowed, never paid back. I don't loan money. I don't. If you need money, I feel strongly if I want you to have it, I'm going to give it to you. Usually I will make you work for it, but I don't believe in loaning money because it's true. The relationship is never the same. They feel awkward. They don't want to come around until they pay it. If they can't pay it, they avoid Thanksgiving, and it's just awful. And you don't want that. Like, you don't. Okay, so that's why it's not a good idea to have that as your backup plan. 20%, including myself back in the day, would consider a payday loan. Well, good Lord. Oh my God. That would turn a $500 emergency into a $600 or $700 loan. Yeah, that's insane. And I did that. I swear to God, I did. Come on, I told you, I'm very, very transparent about the bullshit. I was on Section 8, I had food stamps, I went through domestic violence, I had my car repoed, I've been divorced God knows how many times, I've had bankruptcies ×2, I've gone to payday loans, I've had my lights cut off, I fucking did it all. I swear to God, I've done it all. There is no shame here, boo, because I know what's on the other side. If you start doing the things that I'm trying to help you do through Money Matters for Nurses. 21% of us in America have no savings account at all. Ugh. So come on, let's go. Let's get busy with it and start saving some damn money. I don't care if you just buy a bunch of envelopes. You ain't even got to buy this little cute book. I don't give a shit. Just let's get to it. I want something better for you and your family because, like, it matters. Deuces.